Oh, it looks like it's 7 on the nose. Let's see. Hello, happy Wednesday. Just trying to see if Facebook will find me. We're going to be working on this Valentine wreath, Home Sweet Home. Has little paws for our fur babies. Let's see. So far, nothing. Up, here we go. Up, I have my iPad upside down. All right. Welcome, welcome. I am Shantae with CompletelyCraftybyChanti, and we are going to be working on a Valentine wreath. I went on Saturday to Michael's to try to get some Valentine supplies. They did not have them in stock. They were working on their Christmas clearance, so the Valentine's supplies were slim pickings. Actually, well, it was non-existent because I only went to Michael's. But I happen to have had this, I went to the Dollar Tree, and so I picked up this sign from the Dollar Tree. And it's going to be interesting because hopefully this weekend I'll get a chance to go back out, because I don't have much many signs to do my Valentine stuff. So this is what we're going to be working on. Luckily, I had some ribbon that I picked up last year, so I was able to, but I only had enough to do half and half. I couldn't do a whole wreath with it, so this is what we're working with. I used 3 different color mesh because I was trying to stretch out my material since I don't have much for Valentine's Day. My husband for Christmas gave me supplies, and it had this red, black, and gray mesh in it, and I thought this would be perfect for this wreath. And so I thought I would add the red and then this black and white. So it's a lot of colors, but we'll see what happens. And then for my ribbon choices, I did the black and white check at 2.5 inch, and then these red and white hearts, and then I had the red and white check with these red and white hearts. So let's get started. I already started working my wreath form. So I'm putting 3 ties in each section, 2 on the bottom rings and 1 on the top. So I'm just going to finish that up. I hope everyone is staying warm because it is a little chilly today. I understand the temperature is supposed to drop a little bit more tomorrow, and they're calling for some snow. Our neighbors to the south of us, they got hit on Monday with snow. We didn't get much here. Well, I wouldn't even call it a dusting. There was a little bit of flurries. Nothing stuck to the things stuck to the grass, but nothing to the ground because it was too warm. But they're calling for some more snow this Thursday, so we shall see what happens. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this. These are for my signs, so I'll put that off to the side. Okay, so we have our work form. It's all done. And what I've done, 3 different type mesh, all 10 inch, and I cut them at 20 inches. And we're just going to do some ruffles. And because, like I've always say, the mesh frays, so I'm just going to fold just this in here, and then I'm just going to stretch it. And then I'm going to just curl this in, just so that we're getting all of the mesh folded. And I'll just tighten it inside. And then I'm just going to see how this goes. Hi Valerie, thank you for watching. We're working on a Valentine's wreath. I cut the mesh at 20 inches. Hey Donna, welcome. We are working on a Valentine wreath. I was saying in my intro, Valentine supplies are sparse. I didn't have any left over from last year. I did have a couple ribbons that I'm using. So I'm hoping, that maybe this weekend I'll get to go out and find some more supplies. So I'm using 3 different color mesh. Thank you. We have this black and white, and then I have a solid red, and then this mesh that my husband picked up for me, it's red, black, and gray, and white, sorry. Hey Leslie. These are cut at 20 inches, and we're just doing some ruffles. I was taking stock to try to figure out what I needed to purchase. Yes, that is true. And I do have some red tulips. I just need to get the right sign though. I don't, I'm gonna see, hopefully, my husband's basketball game may be postponed to Saturday, so I may not be able to go out on Saturday, but I will see what I can do to try to get me some more supplies. So the mesh was cut at 20 inches, and then the ribbon that I picked out, I didn't realize when I was cutting it, I started it off at 13 inches, which is something, I don't normally use 13 inch, I always normally use 12 inch. But for some reason my eye was drawn to the, oh where is it? To the purple, which is a 13 inch, and so I grabbed that. And so when I went to cut my tails, I realized that I was cutting them too big. And so I did my 2.5 inch or at 13 inches, but the 1.5 inch ribbon is only at 12. And I'm just curling the ends so that you don't see the fraying of the mesh. Does anyone else still have their Christmas decoration up? It's been so cold. I still have the decoration up outside I need to get together, and we need to put away the decoration in the house. That'll be a process. I'll do a little every day because I need to start decorating my Valentine tree, and I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do a garland for our mantle. I guess that'll all depend on whether or not I get some supplies this weekend. My husband is funny. He brought home the wreath that I made him. Well, actually, it was a swag that I made him for Christmas. And he's like, okay, I need something else for my door. And I was like, well, it might be, your door might be naked for a little bit because I have to get some supplies. What'd you say, Donna? Let's see. Oh, well, you were smart. All right, we're almost finished this last row. We didn't put up a lot of decoration outside, you know, just some swags on our light fixtures, and then I have this nice garland above the door. But my husband's going to have to get on the ladder to get that down, so I don't know when he'll do that. We probably should have done that today before the bad weather hits, but it's okay. It's pretty. All right, the last piece for this section. I've had a few people I know that live in Virginia, like Fredericksburg and Charlotte and Raleigh. I guess they got a lot of snow down there. Power was out. Actually, I'm going to just curl this and do a messy one. Top, just to give it some extra fullness. Is anyone planning on decorating for Valentine's Day? Or do you wait till Easter? I can't wait to do Easter because I love the place setting that I have for my dining room table. So I like to do can't wait for Easter. And then when Hobby Lobby was having their sale at the end of I'm sorry to hear that. They did 4th of July, so I have new place settings for 4th of July. I try to normally, because we don't use our formal dining room except unless we're having, you know, family gatherings, so I normally just decorate it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I need to get my Valentine's tree up. Hopefully I'll get to work on that. Oh, this one's on some rain. I hope you guys have had a great Christmas, Nadia. Carmen, thank you for our card and picture. I put it next to the one we got last year. It's in my office. She's such a cutie pie. All right, this is the last piece. And then we will add our tails. right, so here is our base. My son bought me the Mevo for Christmas, so I have to take it out of the package. I'm just trying to figure out what stand I'm going to be using so that I can get it so that I don't have to lift up my wreath anymore. You'll be able to get a bird's eye view once I get that set up. Alright, so here are our ribbon choices. We have the black and white check with the red and white hearts, and then the red and white check with the red and white hearts. And I'm just going to fold these in half. I cut the 1.5 inch slightly smaller, only because I only had one roll of each of the ribbon, and there wasn't much on it that I used them all. All right, and then I'm gonna, hey Rhea, I'm going to cut off the excess and tuck it under. And I'm just going to alternate those two sets. How are you? Happy New Year. Okay, my goal is to not get these mixed up. I feel like I'm going to get them mixed up. All right, but my goal is to not put the wrong ribbon with the wrong ribbon. Rhea, I'm all excited that Laurie has a new shop so that the retreats will be there. So I think I'll be able to make them. And hopefully we'll get to go to Sims again. Hi, Benita. Happy New Year. We are working on a Valentine wreath. This black and white ribbon is a little thin, so it doesn't, it folds too easy. I think I might be keeping this simple. I don't know if I'm going to add a bow or not. I think I might just add the sign and keep it simple. I'll see once I have everything. Let's see if I missed a comment. Yeah, me too. I've been bummed that I've not been able to make the others. I just pray we all stay healthy so that we can attend. Last week, there were comments that were made, and I missed them. So I apologize. Sometimes Facebook shows me all of the comments while I'm live. Sometimes I don't see them until I go back in to answer. So if you say something or ask me a question and I don't answer, please just ask it again. I didn't see it. I was reviewing the craft shows that I have applied to for this year, and it looks like there's a total of 5. So and they're 5 big ones. They're not the community ones. They're fairly big ones. And so I'm debating if I'm just going to stick to the 5 or if I plan on throwing in a couple local ones, because all of them are outside my area. 2 are in Virginia and 3 are in Maryland. So I didn't do any in West Virginia last year either. I think they were both in Maryland and Virginia. So just trying to see what the calendar looks like, just to get some more exposure. Craft shows are a lot of work, but I actually have fun. I like, although I'm an introvert, I do like talking to the people about my wreaths, and you know, hearing their stories. And there are a lot of people that, you know, make wreaths for their home, and you know, they ask for tips, and so I don't mind sharing that. So it's always fun. It's just, if I could just snap my fingers to set up and snap my fingers to tear down, I would be in heaven. All right. It's coming along, folks. My husband is supposed to be cooking dinner, but I still feel like I still hear the TV on in his man cave, so I don't know what's going on in there. Uh-oh. I didn't cut the tails on this one, so let me go ahead and do that. Hey, Nina. Happy New Year. We are working on a Valentine wreath with this sign, Home Sweet Home. I know it doesn't have any hearts on it, but it was in the Valentine section, so I'm going to go with Valentine's. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. We did 3 varieties of mesh, all cut at 20 inches, and we just did some ruffles. And then we have 4 different ribbons, and they are cut, they're 2.5 and 1.5, and they are, thank you so much, Dawn. They are cut at 13 inches and 12 inches, respectively. And they're only cut at 13 because I was distracted when I was cutting, and I cut them at 13 by mistake. All right. I'm starting to have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. I'm trying to get on Amazon Handmade. I've been approved, but it's not letting me upload my products. I'll get an error that I need to re-verify, so I've done that. Then they'll tell me that I need to put in a different credit card, so I've done that. So I've been going back and forth with them for the last couple of days. They are quick to respond, I will give them that. I don't think I waited more than 20 minutes for a response from them. So, but I'm gonna have to wait 48 hours to see if it reset itself once I put my credit card information in last night. But like I have goals for myself, and they're messing with my goals. I'm trying to get some things put on Amazon for January. But I see my husband is silly. He's at the door making. I thought you was cooking.
Yeah, okay, I see. Bye.
He doesn't have basketball practice, so he is hanging out at home. So he said he would cook dinner. All right, 2 more for the bottom. And we are almost done. Nina, do you really think that's the case? Did he miss me, or he's just, people don't see his silly side. I get all of that. I told him he could have hung out with me in the craft room, but he likes to watch his documentaries, so he chose that over me. All right, 1 more. Oops. I didn't know if using the 3 different colors was going to be too much, but I tried to tie in. It has the black, the red, and the gray, or silver. And so, hi Kimberly. So we have the black and white here, and then we have the solid red, and then this red, white, and black, and a little gray. So it worked out nicely. How are you? All right, so this is the first layer. How do you like the ribbons? The combination. All right, so now I'm just going to do the center. He is a great husband. He's just a goofball. Thank you. Kimberly, I am doing well. I'm trying to stay warm here in West Virginia. It's a little chilly out there. All right. I did the crisscross at the top. Thank you. The red and white check ribbon is a lot stiffer than the black and white check, so it keeps his form a lot better, but we're going to make it work. Tuck in the excess. Getting it turned over, or under rather. Oh my. This weather has definitely, I don't know. We were thinking that, you know, Christmas, it was like, I think 55, 60 degrees. It was really nice. Well, nice in the sense that it wasn't freezing, but it was December, so we were expecting it to be freezing. And then, you know, temperatures drop and snow happens, and it's just like, wait a minute, give my body time to adjust. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night. They're calling for some more snow. I told my husband, You know, yes, I understand that it's winter, but it's January. I'm waiting for the big blizzard in March. Not now. It's too early. Why do I feel like... Oh, no, good. I thought I didn't have enough tails, but I think we're good. I was really bummed. I did a reel on Instagram, I want to say Sunday, and it was all, you know, I'm claiming success over my business for 2022, and it had one of those great songs on it, but for whatever reason, it did not appear on in my selection. So my son's like, I didn't see it. My aunt didn't see it, so I forwarded it to them. But I'm like, so who's seeing my reels? So I play it for myself. I go to it and I play it for myself. I am using the 14-inch frame work form that I got from the Dollar Tree. The only other work forms I have are not Valentine colors. They're Halloween or Christmas. No, just Halloween or fall. So I'm hoping to place an order so that I can get some more work forms. But until then, I'm going to be using my Dollar Tree ones. They work just as fine. It's just more work for me. Okay, this is the last set of tails. I so appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's really hard for me because I'm a beginner to talk to yourself. So I appreciate you guys watching and conversing back and forth so that I'm not lonely here. All right, so we are done with the tails. Here we go. I'm a little frozen on my iPad, so I'm not sure. All right, so we have the sign, and what I am thinking is that I'm just going to put this in the middle, and I probably will not do a bow. I am just debating how I'm going to put I should have put the tabs. What I used were these cable ties, and I put a little DAP glue. Let me see. I want to say, it's called DAP, D-A-P, just to help reinforce it. Thank you. So I put 2 of those on the back, and then I'm going to run my pipe cleaner in. But I think I'm just going to do it so that it's one, so it gives me more length. Let's see. These are like cable ties. They have openings on all 4 sides, and it has like you take the plastic off and it sticks. I just always use additional glue to help set it, and then you can run your pipe cleaners in either direction. They come in handy because this board is so thin, it would be hard for me to staple to it. I could have done the whole glue gun thing, but I decided I wasn't going to turn on the glue gun tonight, so I use these cable ties. And I picked these up on Amazon. All right, so we're going to put the sign right in the middle. I just have to see where I can. I pulled out my Easter and St. Patty's Day supplies. I have no Valentine, so I'm hoping to get some this weekend. But we'll be working on some Easter projects, some Easter ones, and probably some patriotic. All right. Exactly, because Nina, I'm not a pink person either. I really never have been. So I don't have much pink. But I thought tying in the colors of the sign was better than making it all, you know, feminine. So I appreciate you looking at that. So here we have it. I don't think I'm going to do a bow. I think I'm just going to leave it just like this. Keep it simple. That's what I'm going to do. What do you guys think? I always hold my sign up crooked, so sorry. And I know that there's always a delay. Thank you. I actually picked up 2 of these signs, so I probably have enough material left to do. Oh, you know what? I cannot, because I don't have any more than 1.5 ribbon. I had those left over from last year, and so I'm gonna have to find me some ribbon. So I will be on the hunt. Hey, Caress. Hey, cousin. So now I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I'll have to figure out what other ribbon I can get. So I will let you guys know how my hunt goes this weekend, if I even get to go, because I might have to drive to watch my husband basketball team on Saturday. So if I get out, I will let you guys know, and I'll show you guys what I picked up. Until then, I will see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Find some blue ribbon. Okay. I actually have some blue and white check ribbon that I probably can put some red into, or see if I can find some gray. I'm looking. I do have some gray over there. I just don't know if it's wired ribbon or not. Nina, you got me thinking. I'll see what I can do. But you guys be safe, stay warm, and if it's snowing where you are, if you don't have to go out, don't do it. Stay home. Be safe. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next week. Be blessed.